Check one, check two. Check one, check two.
All right. Providence City Cup tonight here on Thanksgiving Eve from Conley Stadium. It's Tim Duffy, Noah Robert on the call here tonight. Big game it's going to be is Classical linking up with Hope and Mount Pleasant linking up with Classical in the inter-team duel to see who will host the Providence Cup. No, a different type of game we got here in the last game of the season.
Yeah, I know this is a good thing. I had something like this for my junior year of lacrosse in high school. We did a combined Cranston East, Cranston West versus Tollgate and Pilgrim, and it's always fun to combine with another team and have a game like this. It's good to get for a final game of the season. Let everyone have sort of not like a relaxed game, but it's kind of like a little all-star game for the city of Providence, and it's gonna be a fun game to watch tonight and to see how these teams play with each other after playing each other in season or played each other otherwise over the years and stuff like that. So it'll be a good night tonight.
Should be a good matchup indeed, and these two teams formed recently this week, Classical and Mount Pleasant, Central and Hope. Central and Hope in the dark, Mount Pleasant and Classical in the white. So Hope team linking with Central, Division 1 team, Division 1 and 4. Now Hope winless in Division 4 football this season, 0-8 on the year. A team that only got in the end zone 5 times all season, trying to get some help from their friends here at Central at their home stadium of Conley Stadium. But Mount Pleasant and Classical, two D2 teams, both had solid seasons. 2 tough ends of the season, though, for both these squads, losing in the postseason.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's going on here tonight. It's good to see a team just like Mount Pleasant and Classical already they both have the same white and purple away jerseys, so they don't have to worry about their jerseys too much. But I see the black and blue mix down there for Classical and Hope. Go down. Just show the sideline. Sorry about that, but as you can see, the mix of blue and black down there between Hope and Classical, it's cool to see the mix of jerseys out there.
Sure is, in the Central and Hope team, they have a lot more players than this Mount Pleasant and Classical team. Just remember all 4 teams at once sometimes, but definitely a bigger roster for Central Hope. A lot of the Central players returning for this game. Over 20 in the black and gold here tonight at Conley Stadium for them.
Yeah, it seems like Mount Pleasant and Classical, they don't want to send too many of their players here tonight. And just we're giving probably their seniors, some of their juniors, probably a good send-off last game so they can just play with each other. But it's cool to see. It's going to be cool to see this that little small roster. They're not that small, but they definitely have less kids than this Central Hope team. It's going to be cool to see what they do together on that offense and defensive side with people, getting breaks. They'll probably have a couple, so probably not too many, but
should be a fast-paced game. They're seeing a lot of offense in today's game. No dropping back in coverage for defensive linemen today. Definitely offensive favored rules. There's a list of rules, but representatives from all 4 divisions here in Rhode Island High School football. Should be a go. We'll be right back for kickoff. Take a little commercial break in the meantime, and see you guys in just a few minutes.
In and oh, the ball's loose.
He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score! Score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone. That is a touchdown.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone. That is a touchdown.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone. That is a touchdown.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone. That is a touchdown.
All right, so you heard it there. Mount Pleasant Classical will receive the first half kickoff as the undermanned squad will have a chance to try to make a statement first here in this one.
Please rise and remove all headwear as we honor America by playing her national anthem. Tonight's color guide is the Hope Junior ROTC.
All right, so we have a little nice homage at midfield to the national anthem, the Hope High School Junior ROTC leading the pack. All right, Bat ready to have some fun with this one. As the Mount Pleasant Classical getting the football first, getting some NFL and CBS themes going on here at Conley Stadium. It's about to get turned here at the All-Star Game, the PVD City Cup. Will not disappoint here today on Fans Only Sports Network. What, the cold? Should be going between two good mixed squads. We have about half Hope players and half Central players strutting out onto the field.
Yeah, I'm excited for this game. It's gonna be a good one. You know, it's a little chilly out here in the stands. It's gonna be a good game indeed.
As Asumu will kick it off for this Knights/Blue Wave kickoff team. Izzy Geraldo back deep.
Decided to go half and half here.
It's actually Roland kicking off, and this one is a short kick returned from the 34-yard line. They're going to say he took a knee down there. It was Jamel Ruiz from Mount Pleasant, and that is where the Mount Pleasant Classical offense will begin this first drive.
See what they can produce on their first series of offense here. You know, Central had a good year this year in their D1 4-team series, losing to LaSalle in the playoffs, which LaSalle ended up winning it all. So can't be too much a heartbreak on that one.
It's from the 34, 1st and 10 for the Purple Kilties, I suppose. Here's the handoff up the middle and brought down at the 38-yard line after a gain of about 4 was Nadeem Robinson.
That was a good little run there. I mean, you could hear the hit from all the way up here in the stands, but you know, he lowered his shoulder going into the defender and was able to push forward for a couple extra yards.
Good hit is right. It was delivered by Shamir Woods. Standout defensive players for the Central defense, and now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, throws it right. This one incomplete. In the area of Israel Geraldo, and the first pass attempt of the game for the Pleasant Classical squad falls to the turf. It was 3rd down. Third down.
6 to go. See what they can do after that incomplete pass there.
It's a throw left side. This one's caught. And again, a big first down to the 48-yard line. Gain of 14. It's Tyler Lee completing his first pass to Geraldo to move the chains.
And that's going to make it a 1st and 10.
We saw Tyler Lee have some big dots in the couple of classical games we had last season here on Fans Only Sports Network. Getting the start here today for the Purple Kilties. Lee has a man in motion. He's going to give it to him. Running near side and trying to get to the corner. He does. And down to the 42-yard line goes Nadeem Robinson. It was actually, Larry Gallu Jr. for a gain of 6.
He's actually going to stay in bounds there, and they're going to give him the...
They're going to give him the first down. Okay.
First down, all right.
It's Gallo Jr.
There we go.
Moving the chains. They're not stopping the clock today for first down movements.
They are not.
Doesn't look like it, at least. And first time out taken by the Purple Kilties. I guess we'll do a quick little ad read in the meantime.
All right.
Getting through all these sponsors. Today's game is brought to you, a lot of good sponsors, by Precision Home Lending. The LaPointe Insurance Agency. You can catch them if you want some good insurance. MLC. Remax. We'd love to have that blimp on our screen. The hot air balloons, I should say. By PerinoProperties.com. Mention Fans Only Sports. Get some credit towards buying or selling your home. By Batola Pizza. And by RR Elite Recruits. Your high school athlete looking to play at next level. Sign up for RR Elite Recruits today to be seen.
Putting a good shout out for the DuPont insurance there.
What'd you say?
I saw you were putting a good word out for the insurance company there. I think it was
Absolutely.
La DuPont.
That was my favorite part of the whole ad read, the
Yeah?
previous one we had. Got some new sponsors for each and every game now. Here at Fans Only, as Lee is going to throw on first down, fires downfield. Separation is there. This one is incomplete, but a flag falling to the turf as there was some contact before Geraldo could make the catch, or Diaz actually could make the catch. This will be a pass interference penalty on a Hope defender. I think it's Armani Carew, number 22, back there deep. He's going to move the chains and set up a fresh first down. Brings it to the 28-yard line, 26-yard line, excuse me. As Lee is going to hand off to Diaz. Oh, read option. He's going to keep himself running right. Gets a block. Tyler Lee cuts inside the 10. Lee to the end zone. Reaching. Extension. Going to say out of bounds at the inch-yard line. It's good for 25 and about 3/4 right there as Tyler Lee sets up goal to go.
Knocked out at the 1-yard line. First and goal. White.
It's first and goal from the 1. First goal line chance for either team today. Trying to get on the board first are the Purple Kilties.
Here, as we are a little ahead on the clock on ours, there's actually 9 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Yep.
Just hand off Diaz. He is wrapped up immediately. Trying to push forward, but to no avail. Brought down for a loss of about 2 by Evlayi Lowe and Bernard Parsons.
He's going to bring up a second and goal here for this Mount Pleasant Classical combined offense after that great QB run there. And they got a couple more tries to punch this one in. Let's see if the Central Hope side can hold them off.
We've seen Central do that all season, just blow up short yardage plays, and that was a good job there by a couple of Knights defenders to set up a second and goal. It's a loss of 1 on the play. Lee rolls out to his left, throws it to the end zone, and is caught the goal line, but stopped short at the 6. Brought down by Clarence Ilu Onkakume from Hope, as it was only a gain of 1 for Nadeem Robinson.
And that is going to bring up a third and goal here for this offense. And depending on what the situation might entail for the coaches, this could be their last chance to put it in the end zone if the coaches do decide to take a field goal after this.
Sure, in the All-Star game, they're probably everyone on the field might be 4-down territory tonight. Here we go. Third and goal from the 1. From inside the 1. Lee looks like he wants to keep it himself. He will. Gets a push. And ball came out. It's recovered by a Hope member. It is once again clearance. Ilu Kakume with a big play. And gets the fumble recovery at the goal line.
And that's such a heartbreaker there. With that offense, they were in such good position. Had such a good chance to strike first in this game after receiving the ball first. And I mean, they just got a lucky break right there in the goal line, and they were able to fall on that fumble. And great turnaround for that defense there.
Just shows how football is a game of interest. I mean, Hope and Central, they saw first and goal from the literally inch line against this Purple Kilties offense, but they had a great stop right there and the football back. Central fielding an entirely Central offense here on their first possession, first play. It's Rodriguez under center. Gonna hand it off, running left, finding a hole. It is Zarwea all the way to the 25-yard line as he's pushed out. We're gonna mark him out at the 29. 26. Gain of 25 on the play.
What a good first play of the game for this, what it seems to be just a Central offense. I mean, you know how high-powered their offense was throughout the season and has been throughout the years, and it's it's great to see them out there once again doing what they do.
Sure is. That's a great play. It's a routine play for Central. And it's 1st and 10 for the Knights. Here's Edouard going to cut inside. Almost Edouard trying to get loose. Edouard gets some blockers. Got a lot of green grass to the outside, and he's out of bounds at the 30. Gain of 46 for Armis Edouard. Those two are going to be a problem tonight, him and Zarwea, against this Mount Pleasant Classical defense.
And talk about another just back-to-back outstanding runs. I mean, that's another, 40-yard gain, 30-yard gain right there?
Gain of 38.
38.
On the play.
That is.
Or gain of 40, excuse me. Gain of 40.
And if I'm not mistaken, that was the quarterback that took that.
It was actually Armis Edouard, one of the best running backs in the state.
Was a running back.
I hit him on our Instagram a lot.
Great run by him then. I mean, way to find the open hole, way to hit the Jets when the ball was given to him. And
Rodriguez is a quarterback keeper this time, and Rodriguez cuts inside and gets to the 14-yard line for a gain of 20. And in 3 plays, they've moved this ball 83 yards, all on the ground.
What a great play there by the the Central quarterback there. What a move he put on the corner there to make a man miss and push forward for a couple extra yards. And here we have. I haven't had to touch the first down key, second down key this whole drive so far. I've gone first and 10 to 1st and 10 right back to back. So it's a.
That was getting the producing rights today. Here's Edouard to the outside, trying to stiff arm and a good tackle at the 8. Good for about 6 on the play. As the tackle was made by Adani Lopez, coming from Mount Pleasant. Going to give him 5 on the carry.
And we just see the Central offense just put it in work as they have been all season. I mean, crazy yardage after crazy yardage.
When you got an offense like Central's in a game like this, little hybrid mix and match between teams, why not get them the first drive? Here is Parsons. They can do that as well. Bernard Parsons to the goal line. Touchdown. Central. A 9-yard carry puts some points on the board here in the PVC City Cup. Getting a little gritty with it too.
There it is.
Should be HT.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
So Central Hope, 5-play drive. Start their own 3-yard line, and They made it look easy right there. That Knights offense. Not skipping a beat.
Just like that. 6 points put up on the board for their side. And you know these Hope players are feeling good. You know, after going 0-8 all season, now they can get a win on their last game of the season. From the few chosen Hope players there are here tonight, and that must feel real good on their end.
This is a Hope team that only got in the end zone 6 times all year. Getting some Hope players on the left side of the line on this play with Ilu Onkukumu in the backfield. Gets the handoff, and he gets two. 2 on the board. It's Clarence Ilu Onkukume, who had the fumble recovery earlier, gets the 2-point conversion to make it an 8-0 Central Hope lead.
I missed that one. Did it turn? Was it a fumble into a 2-point conversion?
I think it was just a handoff.
Just a handoff.
I'm not even sure, but
what a crazy little design there. You don't see that too often. You know, a little pro ball situation, some fancy plays coming out right out of the gate.
Sure don't, especially with 2 running backs in the backfield there. As Edward, taking the snap for Central Hope and handing it off to Ilu Onkukume to extend this lead. This is a Central team that struggled on 2-point tries all season long. Getting one there in their final game this season. Central coming off of a postseason loss to Hendricken, losing 41-13 in that Division I state championship game. So 14-13 game at halftime. Second half, they couldn't get anything on the board. Kickoff from Rollins.
They are going to start
Build
this
the
game.
field and a fair catch. No, not a fair catch. Taken by the return man up to the 32-yard line, as it's Larry Gallo setting them up there for the Purple Kilties' second drive of the game.
Take a second here. We got a yard and 10.
5:02 to go here in the first quarter. It's a great drive from the Mount Pleasant Classical unit last time out, but just a fumble at the goal line really killing any momentum they had on the drive. Here's a 1st and 10. And 13 players on the field. That's what Central Coach Mike Washington's saying. Can't play with 13. Here's the flag for too many men on the field. It's against Central Hope. And it'll be 5 free yards for the Purple Kilties. First and 5 from the 38. Lee gonna flip it right side, trying to get to the outside. It's Diaz, and good hit. A great hit at the 43-yard line coming from Jaden Newman Lee. Picks up 4 on the play as Diaz took him out right at the knees right there.
Is that going to give him the...
Yeah, they give him 6 on the play.
It's gonna be
Moves the chains, first down, as the clock continues to wind. Enzo Gomez, number 0, the back for Mount Pleasant Classical. Here's Lee in the shotgun. First and 10, he's going to drop back, looking left, throwing over the middle of the field, incomplete. As Saquon almost had the interception there. Pass intended for Diaz, or Cassie Negron, excuse me, and it will be second down.
Intended for number 13, Cassidy Negron. Second down, 10.
We saw Negron have a good game against St. Ray's when we were here about a month ago. A great second half. But Mount Pleasant could not get anything on the board in that one. All second half. 2nd and 10. Lee looking, throwing over the middle of the field, intercepted by Jaden Newman Lee at the 43-yard line. Newman Lee on the sideline, gets a block. Lee cutting inside, gets it to the 20 and brought down at the 19 by Gomez. As that was right there for me at the pick. And a new 1st and 10, first set of downs for Central Hope. Gets it inside the red zone. They're going to start at the 18.
What a great read there by the safety there for Central. A little bit of a underthrown pass there, but it happens from time to time. But he paid for it this time, and Central player was able to undercut that and take it back for a cool little.
They're saying there was a penalty against Central Hope. I don't even know what the penalty was. Never mind. We're good. There was a penalty. Just brings it back to the 46-yard line. They'll have the ball. But new look, Central Hope offense, as it is new quarterback in the game, Aaron Vega for Hope. He's going to hand it off to Clarence Ilu Ankakume, and he's going to be able to pick up a gain of about 7 on the play to the 38-yard line. Picks up 8 for his first rushing attempt. Had the 2-point conversion after the touchdown last possession and getting some good touches here. Vega under center. Here on 2nd and 2, backs in the I formation. Got a lot of blue jerseys out there. See what D4 team can do with the D1 level team. Besides them, here is Iluanka Kume again to the 27-yard line. Another first down, gain of 11. Could have some runs like that. And another first down for Central Hope.
Now, pretty certain on a night like tonight, they have some hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate being served here at Conley Stadium. We're going to have to tap into that at intermission.
Sounds like the moves there.
Hopefully some glizzies and burgers, too. I don't know. They usually have a lot of good stuff chefing up over here. Here's the toss play. Iluanka Kume again, and going to blow some whistles. It should be a false start. And it is against Central Hope. There's a hole there for Iluanka Kume. But push back 5 yards won't matter. Coach Washington for Central taking the reins here tonight on their sideline. See him talking to the quarterback after each and every play. Great leader, Coach Washington.
He's a good coach, great guy. Knows how to motivate the kids, keep them on the right path, and get them playing some good football out there.
Absolutely. There's Vega. What's he going to do here on 1st and 15? Hand off to Iluanka Kume again. He's going to break out of one tackle and be brought down for maybe a loss of a yard. Close to the line of scrimmage. Didn't really get much. First guy there was Donnie Lopez. As Arnold Makama helped clean him up for a loss of a yard.
It's going to be a 2nd and 16. Facing some long yardage here is the Central Hope combination team today. As they already have 8 up on the board, they're looking to extend this lead some more.
Under a minute to go here in the first for them to try to extend that lead. Here's Vega on second down, handed off right up the middle to Rollins for about 4 as Iluanka Kume takes a break out to a central running back to give some yards. It'll be third down and about 13.
Third down, 13.
That was the 6th different ball carrier for this Central Hope squad here in the first quarter, trying to get everybody involved here in this mini all-star game. No pass attempts for this squad. We might see it right here to end the quarter on 3rd and long. Vega takes the snap before the quarter ends, and he's sacked immediately. Nowhere to go there as he was wrapped up right off the bat by Benji So from Mount Pleasant, one of the leading sack men in Division II, and that ends the first quarter. 8-0 the score after 1. 4th and a country mile coming up for Central Hope, and we come back. Fans Only Sports Network, quarter 2, about to resume.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away.
Okay. Back here for quarter 2, 4th and long. I'm going to count it up right now how many yards exactly this is. This is a 4th down and 20. And they're going to go for it. Get the Central offense back on the field. Here's Rodriguez going long on 4th and 20. Down the field to the end zone. Overshot Duarte. Incomplete, and he had him. Oh, he had him in the end zone for 6, but it's a turnover on downs by Central Hope. So we'll have it from the 37-yard line. The Purple Kilties entirely, I don't know how many trying to tie the game, or at least get on the board after throwing interception last drive. From the 37. Lee's going to drop back. Stands in the pocket, steps up, trying to go somewhere, and throws it on the move and incomplete, looking for Negron. Put too much sauce on that one. Would have been a tough completion anyways, but Lee 2 for 5 against this Central Hope defense here tonight. Second and 10. Trying to re-get the magic they had on that first possession. Here's a fake, quick RPO, and a quick slant through the mitts of Geraldo, incomplete. Newman Lee on the coverage. Once again, it'll be third down. 3rd and 10 coming up. They're 1 for 1 on 3rd, or 1 for 2 on 3rd down today. Last round they had was the goal line fumble. This Purple Kilties offense here on 3rd down and 10. Lee throws, gets hit on the release, and that one in no man's land, incomplete in the area of Geraldo, and it'll be 4th down. Lee, 2 for his first 7, trying to get hot. It looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Or will they? I don't think so.
4th and 10, that'd be a little bit of a risky go for in their own territory here.
Definitely would be. You never know, though, in the City Cup, anything can happen. But hey, first special teams play we've seen besides kickoffs today, and it'll be Tyler Lee to punt. Duarte, the return man for Central Hope. I think it's Edward who's back there in the Knights uni. Here's the punt, low snap. Lee picks it up and boots it away. It will bounce and did not hit Woods, but pinned at the 32-yard line by Larry Gallo. And the black team will start there. Trying to work some clock with 11 and a half remaining before intermission. Quick 3 and out for the white squad, and Central Hope trying to expand onto this lead. So they're going to send a full running back personnel for Central Hope, as it will be Armis Edward as the only man back deep. Only one Hope player out there on the field. It's Shavar Naikun. And Armas Edward will keep it himself and gets stacked up. Loss of a yard on the play. And a rare negative gain for Armis Edward, who's usually a big play man. It's brought down for a loss of a yard.
Yeah. Sounds like that the white squad had a good defensive front right there, you know, not allowing that Central line to push them back.
Against the Central offensive line, the only offensive line out there is Central's, and that was a good play by Classical Mount Pleasant. 2nd and 11. Edward taking himself, running right. Armis Edward put on the speed and the Jets, and he's brought down at the 48-yard line. Big hit delivered by Joaquin Adams, but it's a 1st down carry for Edward, a gain of 19.
See this defensive side getting a little hyped up over there after that hit. Maybe they can make a big stop here and get some momentum back on their side for this game. You know, it's only a 1-score game right now. So, you know, if they can stop them, get a touchdown on the board, maybe get a 2-point conversion of themselves, this game's tied up and it's back to 0-0.
Be Edward the low man again. So run this one to the left, changing direction here, finds a wall of white jerseys and will spin out of it for a sec before being brought down for another loss of 1. All the white jerseys were there. Benji So, the one to clean it up. And they'll say loss of 2, but now a flag. And it's going to go against Central Hope. There may be an unsportsmanlike conduct against them. We saw the ref talking to Zarwaya and now Hall. Let's see what it is. Unsportsmanlike conduct. You know, Coach Washington talking to Duarte, so all up in his ear, you think it might have been him. The doer of the 15-yard penalty right there.
I hope he wasn't just tossed out of the game there. It seems like the ref was making some hand movements towards him.
So this moves the ball way back to about the 33-yard line.
Gonna make it a
First and 27.
Second and 27.
Second and 27, correct.
Second down, 27.
Holy crud, talk about a second and long here, huh?
That's one of the longest Central's seen all season here at Conley Stadium. I think they had 40 one time, though. They tend to shoot themselves in the foot a lot.
That is.
Especially after the whistle. A lot of unsportsmanlike conduct for them this season. And a prime example here in the PVD City Cup. Second and long.
Sometimes it just happens, man.
Sure does.
You can't,
Last game these kids are going to play here as seniors.
you know, he has no reason to really control his mouth last game, you know?
There's Hall on the end around, going to cut inside. He gets a good chunk of yardage. Back still on his feet to the 49-yard line, almost the original line of scrimmage. He's able to pick up 16 on the play. He is the 7th different ball carrier here in this game.
That's going to make it a 3rd and 11 here.
3rd and 11 is right. And it's Avani Rodriguez going to step back onto the field. I think that Coach Washington's going to scheme up something for him to air this one out. He's only thrown the ball once today. He's on 4th and 20. Let's see if they do it here on 3rd and 11.
See, we've been seeing big plays from them all night. All they need is 11 yards. That seems like chump change to what they've been doing.
Sure does. For a Central offense like this, here's the handoff. Zarwea, only second of the game, and Zarwea turns the legs. Flag is down, gets to the 48 for a 3-yard gain. But let's see what the yellow is all about. And a face mask against the white squad, and it will be a first down.
I'm going to give him a 1st and 10 here.
Brought down at the 40, can push this one all the way up to about the 33 again, so.
You know that one sucks a little bit. I mean, they stopped him. It was going to be 4th and 8.
Yeah.
You know, that's very manageable to stop, so, you know, that one hurts.
So this one going from, in a matter of plays, Central at their own 33 to now at the white 34. Here is Edouard on the end around, bounces one tackler, stays on his feet, stays in bounds, and pushed out at about the 28-yard line for a gain of 5. Give him 4 on the play. It'll be second down. As Edouard with his 6th carry of the night. Central Hall going back to that all-Central offense, trying to extend this lead. 2nd and 6, Rodriguez licking his chops under center. Parsons and Edouard, the backs. Here's the handoff to Edouard. Parsons with a block. Edouard to the outside, gets a first down, lowers the shoulder to the 21-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play, another first down for the Central Hope offensive unit. From the 21. Looking at 7 minutes to go here in this first half. Handoff right up the gut. It is Parsons again. He's going to break a tackle, and Parsons gets number 2. Touchdown, Central Hope, 21 yards. Now some fighting after the play, but Bernard Parsons is in for the touchdown, his second of the night. 2 carries, 2 scores for number 6.
That is going to give them a 14-0 lead, giving them that perfect 14 right there without even having to put up this extra point. It seems like they're going to go for 2 again tonight.
Sure will, as they're going to keep this unit out on the field.
So we now make this a first and goal.
Two-point try number 2. In the same formation with all the blue jerseys on the left side of that line. Duarte going to keep it himself, running right. Duarte cuts inside. He gets the deuce. 16-0. Central Hope on top. $16-0 lead. 3 drives, 2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions for Central Hope as they are clicking. Duarte's first touch all game. And he gets 2 on the board for his squad, the home squad here tonight. Still a 2-possession game as Tyler Lee and company are going to have to try to orchestrate a nice drive before halftime. Here's the kick. Short one. Takes a bounce, picked up at the 22-yard line. Trying to get to the outside and nowhere to go. Lost yardage on the return. Saquon Hall cleaning him up. As it was Larry Gallo was the one taking it back for the white squad. Hope's had a tough season. They had to forfeit some games in the second half of the year and did not win all season. They had a really undermanned squad all year. Only 9 guys coming out tonight for the Hope Blue Wave, but it looks like they're having some fun with the Central boys on the sideline. Here's Lee on first down. Throws the bubble screen. This one is caught. Cutting inside Seraldo and tripped up at the 25 for a 5-yard gain. Seraldo makes his second catch. It's second down and about 4, actually. Down at the 26.
It's going to get a 2nd and 4th. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm going to get a 2nd and 4 here.
Second down and 4 as we approach the midpoint of this second quarter. It's Lee. So he's worked out the shotgun all game. In it once again. This time he's going to throw it again. Right side, high throw through the mitts. And incomplete. Looking for Gallo Jr.
That's going to make it a 3rd and 4 here as the no yardage.
Lee just 3 for 9 on the game.
Seems like some of those drop passes aren't his fault. He's getting it there. It's just going through the hands of his receivers. So kudos to the quarterback for staying on that and getting that ball where it needs to be.
Good awareness by Gallo, too, seeing if it was the whistle was going to blow to know if that pass was behind the line of scrimmage or not. In that case, it would have been a fumble going through his gloves. 3rd and 4. They're 1 of 3 on 3rd today. Lee's going to throw. Here comes the rush, rolling right. Tyler Lee can take off, and he will for a first down out of bounds to the 38-yard line. Gain of about 12. And they move the chains on 3rd.
And here we see the Mount Pleasant Classical team. They've had really good opportunities, really good plays so far this game. I mean, they've been getting some good yards, just some unfortunate plays that haven't gone their way. You know, you got a fumble at the 1-yard line, and then you got to pick an interception after that. You got a turnover on downs there. It's just been very unfortunate for their offense tonight, but they have had plenty of opportunities to put points on this board, and it seems like they're just scratching at the door.
No doubt. They've moved the ball as well, especially on that opening drive of the game. They got to get in the end zone, though, but to make it a one-score game, or at least try to, because Central hope will get the ball in the second half. Here as they throw deep downfield, overshooting Negron there, incomplete.
There's going to be a penalty down on the play there.
Let's see what it is.
It was thrown down after the play was over, so could be some unsportsmanlike, pushing the back maybe.
Referee signaling is against Classical Mount Pleasant. Let's see what the call is. And
I'm not sure
personal
what
foul.
that hand is.
Unnecessary roughness against Classical Mount Pleasant. It's going to move this one back 15 yards.
The boys are getting a little rowdy in their last game tonight. We've had a series of unsportsmanlike penalties coming out of this game so far.
Sure are. So that one will push it back to the 23-yard line.
Making it a 1st and 25.
It'll be first and long. Like you said, though, we've seen a couple of those unsportsmanlike conduct penalties setting up long-distance situations. And a timeout taken by Classical Mount Pleasant. Second call of the game. We'll do a quick little ad read for quarter number 2. We have a lot of great sponsors brought to you by Precision Home Lending. Fans Only Sports also brought to you by the LaPlante Insurance Agency. They have some great insurance there. I would know. Brought to you by MLC. Great organization. Remax. We love that hot air balloon on our screen. Selling homes left and right. Prino Properties also selling homes left and right. $500 credit towards buying or selling your home if you mention Fans Only Sports. Brought to you by Patolo Pizzeria in Cranston. Great pizza spot. And finally by RR Elite Recruits, our very own, with access to over 80,000 coaches, 3,000 NCAA sports across, 38 NCAA sports across 3,000 schools. PC must sign up for RR Elite Recruits today if you're a high school athlete looking to play at the next level. 1st and 25. A lot of fun here. They're getting lit to the music here. Everyone in the stands. They always have a good soundtrack here.
These guys got good taste in music over here.
1st and 25. Carita's jogging on the field for Central Hope. Here's a pump once, throws it down the field. He's got a man. It is dropped. It is dropped by Gallo Jr., and he can't believe it. It would have been a house call. Incomplete.
It's been the theme tonight for this team, this offense. I mean, drop pass after drop pass on these great opportunities for them. Right there, like you said, that was a house call. No one in front of them, wide open. You know, you got at least 10 yards on each side of you before you touch another player. I mean, that's a easy touchdown if he just secures that ball.
Sure is. He had a lot of room to run. Gallo Jr. and could not hold on. He's going to be mad at himself with that one later. 2nd and long for the Purple Kilties. Lee gonna go right back to it. This one is caught with room to run. Getting a first down across midfield. A big gain to number 25, whose name I don't have. It's a shame. Wow. Figure it out eventually. It's a big gain to the 48-yard line. Gain of 27 on the play. She gained 29 on the play. What a throw from Lee.
They're finally able to get their hands on that ball there, and they got the big play they were looking for, and got that second and 25. Sorry, which is crazy to think about. They got it off of that one play, but it seems like they're finally getting something going here.
Over the middle, that one is right through the mitts again of Gallo, incomplete. Back-to-back drops for Gallo. Thank you. Got some overrated chants coming from the stand for Larry Gallo.
Not sure who the overrated chants are for. I mean, they're a D1 team as of right now.
There's Lee. They dump it off right side. It's Geraldo, and he's going to get about a yard on the play.
He's going to make it a 3rd and 8.
We 3rd and 8.
As we see if this Mount Pleasant Classical team can get another 3rd and long situation in their favor.
They converted their last 3rd down as a run for Lee of 11 yards. Here's a throw here. This one low for Gallo and incomplete. Not a good pass right there. It'll be 4th. With just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Fourth down, Lee's going to throw it right at the sticks, gets a first. And picking it up with an absolute laser beam from Lee was Geraldo to move the chains. First down, gain of about 10. Gain of 11 on the play, and it's another big conversion by this offense. The clock continues to roll. 4th catch of the game for Geraldo.
They've been making the big plays when it counts.
Sure are. Lee, inside handoff. It is Gomez trying to get to the outside. Get close to the first down and to the 29, 28-yard line. It'll be close, but it'll be a little bit shy. Good for 8. And referees timeout with 1:58 to go. Clock will continue to roll. Referee timeout. They said we're all good. It's 2nd and 2.
As this This new clock system they're using for today is messing me up. I never know when to start the clock, when to stop the clock.
It's a little bit tough, especially in a little unofficial game like this, with some rules coming from both sides that were a little bit adjusted. Second and 2. Takes the snap. Lee stands tall, throws it, almost slipped downfield, jump ball. This one's caught by Negron to the end zone for the touchdown. 29 yards to pay dirt. And Mount Pleasant Classical is on the board. 23 minutes into this one.
And they needed that. They needed some points before the start of the second half today. If they wanted any chance of getting back in this game. As we've seen, this Central Hope team has had a very high-powered offense, very hard to stop so far today. So they definitely need to put some points on the board of their own.
Absolutely needed it right there. And now ball at the 3. They're going to go for 2 to make it a one-score game, or at least try to. Trying to switch the personnel a little bit, or make sure everything is okay. There were only 10 guys on the field before that. As Gallo trots back on. Here's the 2-point try. Lee throwing, end zone. Negron slipped, too low and incomplete.
So they're going to keep it at a 10-point game.
Keeps it a 10-point game indeed, with 66 ticks to go here in the first half. What a good drive it was by Mount Pleasant Classical right there. Converting on a 2nd and 25, on a 3rd and 11. They're able to really face some adversity and move the chains and, get some of the magic back from the initial drive they had in this game. Central Hope will receive the second half kickoff. Here it is, the kick. Returned by Ilu Onkakume at the 30. He's going to go on the green grass and be brought down by the horse collar by Araldo. Not going to call it. We brought down inside white team territory at the 46-yard line. With exactly 1 minute to go before the break. The Central trots out their all black and gold jersey offense out on the field.
Very, very promoting of their concession stand here tonight.
Last game of the year, negotiating a better price.
From the 46, Rodriguez is going to be an empty set. Here's the rush. Shows the screen. It is an award. Zarwea trying to get to the outside, and Zarwea tackle out of bounds at the 42 for about 4. Stops the clock with 49 seconds to go. First completion of the entire game for Central Hope. And it comes here in the 2-minute drill as Zarwea, first pass catcher Number 4 picking up 4 on that play. Second down and 6. From the 42. Here's the screen. There's Edouard trying to get to the right side. Gets a first down. Some blockers. Edouard out of bounds at the 26-yard line. There's too much speed from this Central team. It's an easy 16 yards right there for the Knights. The flag holding against Central. It's going to come back. Push them inside their own territory. So forget 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd and wherever they just said the holding was. I don't know if it was at the line of scrimmage or downfield. They're going to say it was about 5 yards downfield. After the screen, it'll be 2nd down and 9. With a timeout being taken by Coach Washington, their second of the game. With 20 seconds to go here in the first half. We'll take a timeout ourselves. This is Fans Only Sports Network. We'll be right back for the last 20 seconds of first half.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Oh, Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Oh, Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
2nd and 9 as we come back. Last 20 ticks to go here in the first half as Rodriguez is going to throw. Here's the rush from So. Rodriguez steps up and throws over the middle of the field. Low throw. It's caught by Duarte at the sticks. They have one timeout. Central hope they're going to use it here. Gets the first time. What a catch from Zion Duarte to move the chains. Unbelievable pitch and catch.
And don't forget our fabulous halftime show. We have 2 sets of cheerleaders and the DJ now.
As Central Hope takes their final timeout of the half. Let's see if they want to throw something up in the air here before the clock hits triple zeros. Team White also with a timeout remaining. I think they're going to use it unless they use it right here. From the 36, fresh set of downs for the Black Squad. Central offense all on the field again. Rolland, the tailback. Rodriguez going to throw it down the middle of the field. He's got Duarte out there. Duarte makes the catch at the goal line. Touchdown, Knights. What a throw and what a catch. Duarte in traffic comes down with it. 36 yards and a flag for the celebration. But it doesn't matter. That's a beauty. Got big Armani Rodriguez doing the shoot dance as it comes out here at Connolly Stadium. What an electric atmosphere. And what a play to end the first half. And see how far this thing goes back on the 2-point attempt. Might just be enforced on the kickoff. That's sportsmanlike conduct. And they're going to give the initial penalty announcement now. But what a job by Georgia getting up there and making the tough catch for 6.
And I don't think they're awarding them the touchdown here. I think they're going to actually make it a 2nd and goal.
Should be very interesting.
Or a 1st and goal.
I think it would just be after.
It should be coming. It's coming all the way back. Actually, there must have been a penalty. For the play. Oh no, they got the touchdown. Oh, just pushing back the 2-point conversion.
You know, we push back to this 18-yard line, and the touchdown is not put on the board. The score still says 16. Oh, here we go. It says 22-6 now on the scoreboard. Okay. Touchdown counting as the penalty was after the play. So one of the longest 2-point conversion plays you'll ever see from the 18. Rodriguez stands tall, rolls right, throws it to the end zone, intercepted at the 6, and that will be a dead ball. As it was a nice read by Jamel Ruiz to get the interception, but what a play before the half to make it a 16-point game once again. Sucking all the life out of the white team as Central Hope will receive the second half kickoff when we come back as well.
As there's a 5-second time remaining in this first half. It doesn't seem like they're going to send it off just yet. Seems they're going to do the final kickoff and just
kickoff team coming well to come out for Central Hope. As Mount Pleasant Classical already with their kickoff team out and about. We squib this one just to end the half, and it is a little pooch kick. Take it from the 30, going to cut inside, and that will end the first half. 22-6. The first half score here in Providence, as it's been all team white. It's actually 22-6, but had a little 2-point conversion mishap in one of these attempts. But 22-6 to score. Tim Duffy, no Robert on the call for Conley Stadium. We'll be right back for the last 24 of all 4 of these team seasons. I know it said 22 on here. Sometimes when you go on this one, it won't change back to the original one. Which one do we use?
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick goes in.
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
by a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Goes by a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Goes by a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Goes by a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Goes by a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Goes by a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Goes by a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls. All right, back here for half two. About to start here at Conley Stadium. Mount Hope Central, so not Mount Hope, Central Hope getting off to a 22-6 first half lead, highlighted by a 29-yard touchdown pass from Rodriguez to Duarte with 5 seconds to go in the first half. It was a great half for the Black Squad as they will receive the second half kickoff. So here is the kick. Geraldo will kick this off to begin the second half. And we're underway here in half two. It's a boot from Geraldo. Chasing it down at the 15 is Shamir Woods. And Woods going to put on the Jets and get down to 37, rumbling all the way down there for a nice return. Now some fighting after the play. No flags for this, as it was Rollins up in the middle of it for Central Hope. And Nasir Page on the other side of things. Man is down, 2 men down for Mount Pleasant Classical. It's a quick injury here, just 8 seconds into the half. A couple guys in the first one to get up. Big numbers, or it's Joaquin Adams limping off the field. Second man still down on the turf. Trying to see who it is. Hope that the injury is not too severe. And he does get up. It's Benji So, one of the best players, probably the best player on this Mount Pleasant team, definitely on their defense. Able to jog off the field and get ready for some second half action. Not bad at all. Great hot dogs here at Conley Stadium, as they always do at the Central home games. So they're going to mark the ball at the 39. We have a heavy hope offense in the game right now, as they will hand off to Ilu Onkakume running left. Has a big Onkakume to the 43-yard line, putting on the Jets for a gain of 18. So he's had a couple of 3 really nice carries today. 4 carries for 35 yards, along with a 2-point conversion. Vega hands it off up the middle, and Okakume for about 6 on the play. Second down. Trying to work a nice long drive to begin the second half, or the Central Hope unit. There's the fullback dives. Ilu Onkakume right up the gut, still on his feet, still going to the 16-yard line. It was actually by number 3, Gabe Eofala Juwanlu. So he gets a huge scamper there, his first carry of the game. On the fullback dive.
First and 10. Black.
From the 15. Give it right up the middle. It's Shamir Woods bulldozing to the 4-yard line for the first down. Mark about the 5, good for 10, goal to go. For Central Hope. All the rushing yards, they've done all on the ground. Central Hope is drive over 3 minutes now as Vega Lines back up under center. First and goal. Keeps it himself. Vega trying to get to the outside of the goal line. He's wrapped up at the 3. Stays in bounds as the clock continues to roll. Great tackle right there by Nasir Page, who continues to chirp a little bit. Gain of a yard for Vega. And he's the 11th ball carrier today for Central Hope. Mount Pleasant Classical, it's just 4. Vega lost the snap and gets back on top of it for no gain. So it goes in the books as a sack for someone up there. I'm not quite sure who it was. Perhaps it was Big Abduli Fadia in the middle. But it will be 3rd and goal from the 4. From the 4, Vega will hand it off. Aofo Alonlu lost the ball, and Mount Pleasant Classical thinks they have it. It's Gabe Aofa, it's tough to pronounce. Aofola Joanlu losing the ball. They're going to say it is for the Purple Kilties. So 2nd turnover today, 3rd actually of the game. First for Central Hope. I'm going to try this one more time as Gabe Afo Lajuanlo fumbles the ball. So they'll have it at their own 4-yard line. It's the second time we've seen a goal to go result in a lost fumble, but Central Hope able to turn off 5 minutes off the board on that sequence. Tyler Lee back in the shotgun here on 1st down. He's going to throw from his own end zone. Right side, it is caught. And close to the 1st down. Gain of about 8 on the play. On the slant, Geraldo gives them some breathing room. His 5th catch. Second and 2, Lee. Hands it off, up the gut, and nowhere to go. That was their first run play in seemingly a while right there. As it was Joaquin Adams, the ball carrier, for a loss of 2. Loss of 1, actually. 3rd down and 3. As we are past the midway point of the 3rd quarter, it's gone by quickly. Clock has not stopped once besides the turnover inside the 5-yard line here in the 3rd quarter. Good for us, you know, we're wicked cold up here, up in our outside box, but tough for the kids in what is a lot of their last games. Here's the handoff up the middle. Adams again, and he moves the chains there. 1st down and run, and he's slow to get up. But will eventually with the help from his teammate, and Mount Pleasant Classical moving the chains for the first time all half. Gain of 5. What's up? be a false start against. We're actually an encroachment against Central Hopes. Push this one up 5 yards. It's going to be 1st and 5. Excuse our down and distance marker that's kind of bugging right now for us. Trying to get off the end goal option. 1st down for Lee. And this struggling offense. They got on the board right before the half, trying to get back on the board. Here's the fake. Lee's going to roll out to his right. He's chased. He will get pushed out of bounds at the sticks. Pushed out by Parsons, or by Hall actually, and no gain on the play. Seeing a lot of Lee scrambling today as Ablay Lowe is coming off the edge right there. And when a guy that big is coming towards you, you might want to run out of some trouble, at least a little bit. Here's 2nd and 5. Lee on 2nd. Here's a pump. Rolls out to his right again, and now he's going to throw down the field. It's caught by Negron for the 1st down. Pushed out the 31-yard line, and they pick up the first, getting 10 on the play. As Negron had the touchdown earlier. Makes the 2nd down catch. It's 4 straight completions for Lee dating back to the end of the 1st half. As he is heating up. Clock continues to roll. And whistles blow. Let's see what this is all about. Official timeout as quick sub for Central. First and 10, Lee. After the commotion, throws on the middle of the field. He's got a man open. It's a great play by Edward to knock it away. As he had the struggling Larry Gallo down there. Already has 2 drops today and will not make a catch there as Edward gets his hand up and it forces 2nd down. The flag is down. Let's see what the flag's all about. I think they picked up the flag. It'll still be 2nd and 10 as that ball is not moved at all. But 2nd and 10 for the white team. Lee, handoff inside and came a few, lost the ball. Flag flies again. It looks like the white team got back on top of it, but a big hit Taken by Adams, who's slow to get up after the 2-yard gain. He was popped right there when the ball got jarred loose. And as Adams gets up, we'll take a little commercial break. Fans Only Sports Network, 22-6, the score.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right. Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right. Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
All right, this Joaquin Adams injury is a little bit serious. They're getting the clock back up and running for until at least the end of the third quarter, I would believe. And we'll do a quick little ad read in the meantime. Just great people bringing you fans only sports tonight. We have Precision Home Landing, the LaPlante Insurance Agency, brought to you also by MLC. Remax, sell your home if you please. Reno Properties, if you mention fans only sports, you get a $500 credit towards buying or selling your home. Brought to you also by Batola, great pizza spot in Cranston, and our very own RR Elite Recruits with access to over 80,000 schools, 3,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. Be seen if you're a high school athlete looking to play at the next level by signing up for RR Elite Recruits today. So this clock will milk itself down all the way to the end of the third quarter. You're going to see an injury like this in what should be a fun, exhibition matchup between four schools looking to play their last game of the season. Joaquin Adams, the senior, in his last ever high school football game, still on the field as we officially hit the end of the third quarter. Ambulance is on its way. Oh my goodness, this is not a great scene. Oh my goodness. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports. Quarter 4 when we come back.
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right. Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right. Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right. Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right. Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right. Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right. Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right. Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right. Throws it back in the end zone. Intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
in, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone. All right, we are back. Clock is running to begin this fourth quarter. As Joaquin Adams stretchered out off the field. And you hate to see it from a senior who's worked so hard all season. To get hurt like that in his final high school football game is devastating. It's 1st and 10 for Mount Pleasant Classical. Begin this fourth quarter. It's about a 20-minute break we just had as Lee's going to throw it left side, and it's caught. Low catch by Geraldo for about 3. Geraldo gets catch number 6 on the night.
You know, you hate to see the player getting carted off the field. You know, they had a long, hard season. They fought for this last game. And then they get hurt, not able to finish it. And then who knows how bad the injury is. And who knows if they'll be able to play any of their winter sports they have coming up. So it's a real hard thing to see right there.
Lee rolls out to his right on 2nd down and 7. Floats it up for grabs. This one is caught in bounds. What a catch by Geraldo, getting upstairs for 19 on the play. 1st down. And the refs might just keep this clock running for the rest of the game. Actually, not theirs. They're going to move the chains. It's roughing the passer as well against Central, so they're going to add some more yards to this. Put him inside the 20-yard line. Inside the 15. Roughing the passer. Clock picks itself back up. Under 10.5 and counting down. 1st down and 10. Pumps. Lee throws. Corner of the end zone. Geraldo jump ball. It is picked off. Intercepted in the end zone, going back the other way. Still on the sideline. Across midfield. And out of bounds at the 43-yard line goes Gabe Lajuanlo with the interception. We'll call him Gabe A the rest of this one. It's a tough name to pronounce. But 2nd pick of the game for Tyler Lee. And Central's going to try to work this clock as best as they can. Central hope the last 9 minutes of this one. Zeo Fola Wajanwu with the key takeaway, trying to milk this clock. From the 39, here's the handoff. Cutting up the middle, it is Zarawea with a 1st down carry, gain of 10. Just this 3rd carry of the game for Theron, and doing what he does, averaging 12 yards a carry. 1st down. As the black team moving the chains right off the bat. Great call by the officials to bring the injury, or after the injury, down at the end of the 3rd quarter. Point taking those 2 game minutes in a 16-point contest. The next Michigan game. Here's our way of reversing direction, gets to the outside. Nice job by Zarwaya finding a hole, and he gets out of bounds at the 10. Gain of 19 for Zarwaya. Only taken Zarwaya 4 touches to get over 50 scrimmage yards. Doing it right there. 1st down. We'll officially give him 18 on the carry. From the 11. Right outside the goal line.
As our clock is just about a minute behind the actual game clock.
Well, gets Zarwaya in the end zone one last time in his high school career, or Eduard as well. Here's the handoff to Zarwaya, cutting upfield. Zarwaya runs into a wall, but still gets a good gain with a push from his line down to the 5. Good for 6. As whistles will blow, the repeatedly, more than usual there, as the clock winds down under 7 minutes left in this one. And there was a fast-paced third quarter until the scary-looking injury to Joaquin Adams. No scoring here in the second half so far. As a few of these Central games this year were like that. Scoreless halves, whether it be first or second. Here's the toss play, left side. Zarwaya will punch it home for the touchdown. Maybe the last of his high school career. And it's a 6-yard scamper for number 4. We'll keep the clock moving. 28-6 the score now. They're going to go for 2 again, but runs their way. What a career he's had. What a last couple of years he's had for this high school football team. Since we've been covering them since 2021. Definitely has been arguably the best player on that team. Showing why, and for good reason on that one. Here's the run by Duarte on the 2-point try. Gets his second conversion of the night to make it 30-6. As Zion Duarte getting a couple more. 2 2-point conversions for him. 3 by players with number 7 for Central Hope tonight. 2 for Duarte, 1 for Ilu Onkakume. This clock still moving. It was an easy call after the injury earlier. But classical Mount Pleasant trying to get one pick-me-up drive here today. At the end of this one, it's great for these Hope High School players as well, being a part of their first win of the season. Definitely a switch of body language from their usual state, as they have been joyous on the sideline and on the field, playing very happy all night long and with a lot of fun. 2 of the 3 takeaways from Central Hope were accounted for by Hope players tonight, so definitely an upside for them as we approach the 4-minute mark here in this one. Hey, wild thoughts. Great soundtrack here. Different kicker for Central Hope. Kicking it away is a Hope man, number 28. Don't have his number, unfortunately, but here we go. It's a boot. It's a good kick, too, from the 25-yard line. Geraldo finds a lane, gets to the outside. Geraldo with a block. Geraldo on the sideline. Israel Geraldo is going to be pushed out at the 5-yard line. Sets up first and goal for classical Mount Pleasant. Let's see where he stepped out or where he was officially pushed out. He rolled down the 5. And, oh, now we got another player down. On the classical Mount Pleasant roster on the near sideline. Right there, it's Jaheim Robertson. Number 52. Looks like he's the one who's down. Oh, man, you hate to see that. Another injury. We'll take a little commercial break. Injury timeout with 3:17 to go here in this one. We'll let our clock roll back up to 3:17. Referees. So one ref mad, the other for telling our scorekeeper up there to let the clock continue to roll, as they officially put Geraldo out of bounds at the 9-yard line. That's where they're going to start this drive, if it even gets to there, as Robertson's still on the turf down. Is he able to get back up? Ad read. To a quick little ad as Robertson gets off the field. This game is brought to you by Precision Home Lending. First of many great sponsors, including the LaPointe Company, Insurance Agency, MLC. Remax, if you want to sell your home or buy one. Ooh, we got boot up play by LMA along with Perino Properties. If you want to buy or sell your home, that's Fans Only Sports. Get a $500 credit towards doing either one. They're actually going to line up at midfield. Our recruits, and I miss Batola on board. Another great pizza restaurant. They're going to line up at midfield for the last 2 minutes of this one. I think this game is officially over. Officials call the game as we have our second injury. As this game is over, 30-6 the final score here tonight. It was all Central Hope getting it done all night long. As this thing is over, they're going to line that one up at midfield as the PVD City Cup belongs to Central High School and Hope High School. Tim Duffy, no Robert on the call here tonight. Jake Robert, our great cameraman, getting the shots all evening. We'll see you guys next time as that is a wrap to the 2022 high school football season on Fans Only Sports. Thank you guys for all tuning in, and God bless. Happy Thanksgiving.